and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Exactly. Knowledge is being increased in these latter days, man. So much so that you know more than what our ancestors did. Okay? You can gain access to information just by bringing out your mobile phone and putting it on the internet, and just looking something up. You ain't got to travel hundreds of miles to go to some fucking, you know, some doctor's place and ask the doctor for that. You can just Google it.
You don't even have to go to university to find out secret information.
And you ain't got to do exactly. You ain't even got to travel distances of miles to learn this shit, man. It's about a rascal book, man. And read it. That's what I think, man. You ain't got to do any of that crazy shit anymore. You know, get a fucking someone to educate you. Right. Private lessons and all that. You can educate yourself, man. Online. You know?
Yep.
You can teach yourself. You know? So we're in these last days where the books are being opened and it's being shown before the people. Alright?
Because I mean, you gotta be a dumbass, man. I mean, I don't mean to cut in, but I'm just irritated, man. I'm just irritated with the situation. Because I mean, come on. Like the brother said, you got a phone. You know, we all have gadgets. We all have all of these different, you know, technologies that we have, right? So if we have access to all of this information, sure enough, we can elevate our minds to other information. Okay, that's not so dire. All right. Now we all understand that the Christian philosophy and the Christian ideology is false. We all can agree. We should all be able to agree with that idea in 2018. Okay. There's stories about the Christian churches and how we got pastors that have slept with men's wives and stuff like that, committing adultery. Okay, we've even seen certain things on how you have churches that are being turned into clubs. You have all these women dancing around like it's a club, because it is really a club. Let's keep it real, it's a club, right? So we're here, and also there's a new thing that they're pushing nowadays. Is that homosexual can now be a pastor. That's another thing they're pushing now. So if all of this is going on and you don't see that there's corruption in Christianity alone and the ideologies of it, then that's really because you're a dumbass. You want to be a dumbass. Okay, this information proven. You have people that were once Christians, that were once Jehovah's Witnesses, disproving the ideologies, disproving their philosophy, disproving their ways and how they are hypocritical. So if you still want to gallivant around in that church and believe in that concept and what they believe in, those concepts, those philosophies, then you're an idiot, man.
You know, because the scriptures say that
fucking idiot. Excuse my language.
He that have ears to hear and eyes to see. That's why the scriptures put a continual emphasis on that. Because even though it makes no sense, you know, homosexual pastors and gay marriages and all this other nonsense going around, but we all see that something's wrong. I guarantee if you put these two groups over and speak to them, even their thing would be, yeah, that sounds stupid. No one's that dumb. But what our people, their mind is closed off from is believing in the kingdom of heaven. Believing that this world that we're living in will be destroyed. And there will be a salvation. That the Lord, whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, the so-called black man, will come at the end of the so-called white man's world, at the end of Esau's world, man. That's what our people, their eyes and their ears have been closed off from.
But you know what though, that means that they stupid as hell. Because if your mind is closed to, because they're not gonna know that. They're not gonna know what we know. What we know is secrets. The 2/3 and just the majority of the people, and it's not just Israel, it's everybody. Everybody's not gonna believe in what we believe because we have the Most High gave us the ability to get the revelations. Okay? But Jake, on the other hand, Jake is under that stupid. And it's not Jake's fault, it's just that the Most High made Jake like that, made him stupid like that. Okay? And make really the majority of the people is stupid. You know?
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
As thou hast rejected knowledge, I also shall reject thee, that thou be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
Read that again.
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Stop there. He said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. My people, these are the Lord's people. So-called blacks and natives of North, Central and South America. Collectively, these are the Israelites. This is their ancient nationality. They're the Israelites. And our book, our record book says that we're destroyed because we have no knowledge. We have no knowledge of ourselves. Our very nationality has been dictated to us and told to us by another people's nation who have hated us for centuries. What people might speak about so-called white people, European people, have dictated to us who we even are, telling us that we're black, telling us that we're Jamaicans, telling us we are Puerto Ricans and Hispanic and Negroes, all right, and niggers and all these other labels that they like to call us. So much so that we now take pride in the things that they call us. We wave around the Jamaican flag and we're proud to be Jamaicans. This is not who our ancestors are. So why are we proud to be this? Okay? That's the power of the impact of captivity and slavery on our nation. But the thing is, the beautiful part about it is that at the end of the so-called white man's rulership, the Most High, the God of our ancestors, has set us up out here to tell our people who you are. You're not what they say you are. You're not black. There's nothing black about us except the texture of the color of our hair. We're the Israelites. We're Judah. Alright? The West Africans, the Haitians, the people of Uganda, Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, Gambia, Cameroon, Congo, right? The Bantu,
And also those that were taken as slaves too.
right? The Brazilian, the indigenous people of Brazil, the indigenous people of North, Central and South America. And anybody who descends from them, they are the true Israelites of the Bible. They're the holy people originally that the Bible is referring to, collectively, all right? And our original homeland is the land of Israel, the land that you see people fighting over right now today. That's originally our land, not Africa, or not America, not the West Indian Islands, where
This is this is Isaiah 10, verse 17. Matter of fact, I get to the point, verse 18. It says, verse 17, I'll just stop there. It says, and the light of Israel shall be for fire, and his holy one for flame, and it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day, and it shall consume the glory of his forest, and of his fruit fulfilled, both souls and body, and they shall be as when a standing bear fainted. And the rest of the trees of his forest shall be few, that it shall may right them. This is the point now. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, such as are escaped from the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
So read that again.
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day.
Meaning it shall come to pass in that day, meaning something that will come to pass, go ahead.
That the remnant of Israel,
The remnant of our people, go ahead.
and such are escaped of the house of Jacob,
And such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, go ahead.
shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
We're no more going to stay upon him that smote us. When you smite somebody, because who has smote us as a people? All the nations, mainly the so-called white man. The so-called white man is the main perpetrator of smiting our nation as a whole.
Fuck off. fucking prick. I was listening to you then.
Yeah.
The second you mention them, they don't want to hear that.
She's no comment about the what. Alright? I respect you for
Right, you
coming out
hurt
and saying
people.
this, you know?
No, to hurt people out, bro. Don't fuck yourself.
Yes, sir,
It
Michelle.
doesn't come down to colour.
Why?
Spirit doesn't come down to colour.
So why shouldn't we label you for what you've
I
done?
don't believe there is any. When Christ comes again, he's not going to care about it.
Yeah, but,
He's going to look inside you.
yeah, but you've done something to his people.
We're all sinners.
No, but your people have done something to
My
our people.
people are actually, it's not just white. If you look down my family tree, it's not just white. I'm married to a non-white person.
Where's your father from?
Sorry? From here.
So you would be an Edomite.
Okay.
So your people collectively have harmed my people.
I'm a Christian.
But they are your people.
No, I'm a Christian.
No, that's not religion. Your nationality is your Edomite.
No, my nationality is not just English. Okay,
No, you are who your father is. You follow the seed of your forefathers. You can say no, that's like a Chinese man refusing the fact that he's Chinese. He's still Chinese no matter what he says. No matter what religion he claims or something.
I come from here.
Your father is so-called British.
What about my granddad? He's not British.
Where is he from?
He's not British.
Where is he?
He's from somewhere else.
Where?
He's from Jerusalem.
So he's a so-called Jew.
He's from Israel.
So he's a so-called Jew. So you're Jewish.
But he was actually not complete. I'm quarter Jewish.
But your granddad is Jewish.
One of them, yeah.
On your father's side.
No. My mum's side.
No, who's your father's father? Because that's who you are. You follow your father. So you're being Edomite.
But what? See, the thing is, I was born.
Now he said that's on his mother's side. So that's on his father's side. You are Edomite.
Okay, hey, look, I'll stand corrected on that. I don't know that much, alright? But what I do know is I am born again in the Holy Spirit. I have been
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
The Lord is coming to judge the nations.
I was a complete sinner before.
Doesn't matter about that. Your people are going to pay for what they've done.
My people, we're all guilty.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter what anyone looks like. We're all guilty.
Give me Revelations 13 and 9.
We can turn.
Bring out the slavery.
We can
Galatians
turn.
chapter 6 verse 7.
I'm involved with
Be not
Anti-Slavery
deceived.
International.
God is not mocked.
Let's listen, boss.
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Alright, that's one scripture. Listen.
No, that's fine. What we say we read.
This is
That's
Revelations
great.
13:9.
We've all done wrong.
No, listen.
We're all born wrong.
This is Revelations 13:9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So you led our people, the God's holy chosen people. Now listen closely. You led the Lord's holy chosen people into captivity, slaughtered them, raped them, and did all manner of abuse that you could possibly think of to do to a human being for centuries. And now you think inside your mind that when so-called Jesus Christ comes, he's just going to pay no attention to them.
No, it's not going. If I've done
What you
wrong,
did to his people.
I will be judged. I will be judged for what I have
And
done.
the scriptures tell you how you're going to be judged.
Yeah.
Go and read that again.
I have been born again. I have the
This
grace
is
of God.
Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with a sword.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience and the faith of our people. That those that led us into captivity, they will go into captivity. Those that killed us with the sword, they will be killed by the sword. See, you've done something to the apple
I
of
have.
them. You've done something.
I have.
Your
Hang on.
people,
I have done something.
your people
My
have
people.
done something to the apple
human
of the
being.
Lord's eye.
You're a
So
human
now
being.
you're gonna have to pay for
I'm
it.
a human being. You will pay. Well, that's like
Now
saying,
you said you were born again.
I'm a
Repentance.
born again
Give me Amos chapter 5.
I will take whatever
This
church
is Isaiah
comes to me,
14.
I will take.
Alright, this is Isaiah 14, verse 2. Matter of fact, verse 3. Verse 2 says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
So this is a prophecy, Isaiah 14 verse 2. Something that will happen in the end. Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
So we're going to possess you in the land of the Lord, which is the land of Israel. Meaning we're going to have slaves.
It says, for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
So we're going to captivate those that had us in captivity. Alright? We're going to have you for servants and handmaids. We will have your women as handmaids.
Yep. Okay.
We're going to have power over peoples.
You want to be educated a little bit more. Look at what's
No,
happening in Mauritania.
we're
Look at what's
educating.
happening in Mauritania, an African country. Have a look there. See what's happening there.
We're telling.
Search it. What? Have a look what's happening in Mauritania.
Could I say one thing? Because you used the term education, right?
Okay.
Now the word education comes from the, I believe it's the Greek. I believe it's the Greek or the Latin. I think it's the Latin. It says educare, which means to draw out. So we are educating because we're drawing out what we know to you, okay, which is the truth.
And that is, you know what? I fully respect that you.
Because you have to understand, you've been lied to. You've been made to think that God loves everybody. It doesn't matter what you
So
are.
God doesn't love everyone.
Of course, he's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Come to save everyone.
That's the white Jesus Christ that you've been taught about.
Actually,
Which
you
is
know
a
what?
lie. That Jesus Christ never existed.
He was not white, and he was not black.
Yes, he was black.
He was straight down the line.
What was he?
He wasn't white, that's for
What
sure.
was he?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
So he was black. He wasn't Arabic. So what was he? East Indian? Chinese?
Do you know what?
So what was he?
I couldn't care less what colour he was.
He was a black man.
When the Spirit comes, the Holy Spirit.
And the scriptures
has
told you.
no colour.
Yo. Sorry. So excuse me. So I'm going to show you something. This is Revelations chapter 1, verse 13.
I'll get it, brother. Let me get it.
He's going to get it.
This is Revelations 1. Spare me for 1 minute. This is Revelations 1, verse 13. And
We're going to find out if he looked like that or did he look like one of us. Because he wasn't Arabic.
What was he?
He was a Jew from the tribe of Judah.
this is Revelations 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
You know what the 7 candlesticks represent? The 7 churches of Asia Minor. One like unto the Son of Man. The Son of Man is Jesus Christ, right?
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
He's clothed with a garment down to the foot.
And girded about the paps with a golden girdle.
He had a solid golden girdle. Back in the ancient world, men had girdles to put like a sword in or something like that. Women use it nowadays to keep their stomach in. Right?
His hair and his hairs were white like wool.
His hairs and his head were white like what?
As white as snow.
As white as snow, white like wool, right?
Yep.
White, so he's woolly white hair. Right?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were like a flame of fire. Fire is what color? Like red. So why? Because they call him a wine bibble. In Matthew, the 11th chapter, he said he was gluttonous and like a wine bibble. He done a lot of eating and a lot of drinking. Right?
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Right, so that's how dark his feet were. His feet were so dark it looked like they were burned. So now that's how dark his melanin is. So he had woolly hair and dark skin. So what is that saying?
You know what? And
That's a description of a black man.
That's fine.
In the Bible, within the King James, within the Holy Bible.
That's perfectly fine.
Now, the whole purpose of the Renaissance was to blot all the image, blot all that out,
There's been a lot of bad stuff
and
that's
put on
happened.
blonde hair, blue-eyed image of a white man. To blot all that out and put up the image of the white man. Alright? So it's just all lies. That whole, it's just all lies. The image of divinity was having afro, dark skin. That's the image of being divine, godlike. Or being like a deity. Alright? The image of having no melanin, all of that came around during the Renaissance period. Baby angels, naked baby angels, naked men, all this nude and perverseness that came on the scene when your people came out of the caves
My people
and took,
again. Why
took
is
over Europe.
Why is this my people?
Because this is your people.
Why is it my
Because you're the Edomites. This is your lineage. This is where you descend from.
I was not a Christian when I was born.
We're
I
talking
became
about
a
Christian, I'm talking about your nation.
No, because Christianity is who I am. It's in me.
That's a
It's
religion.
all of me.
You was never born a Christian.
It's not religion.
You was never born a Christian. You was born as an Edomite.
I was born a sinner, just like anybody else.
Don't talk about sin, or talk about your nationality, your national identity, who you are as an individual
Who I am
man.
now, as an individual person, is a Christian man.
That's your religion.
No,
Talk about your
it's not.
religion.
That's
Go ahead.
basic
This is
life.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, right? Verse 3.
Right.
Let no man deceive you by any means,
And the whole world has been deceived
Very much. I
Well,
agree
for
with you.
that day shall not come,
by your people.
By my people.
except there come a falling away first,
So there has to be a falling away. That day shall not come. Needs to come a falling away first.
and that man of sin be
Who holds
revealed.
judgment?
That
God or
man of
us?
sin be revealed.
Who holds ultimate judgment? God or us?
Good.
This
So why are you saying your people?
Because the scriptures identify your people as being the devil.
But you're judging me.
But that's the truth.
No, it's not. How is it? Am I responsible for all my people who are not even my family? Am I responsible
But your
for
people
that?
have benefited
Why,
today off it.
why have they?
So how can you say that you're
Have
innocent?
you even do you
No,
know
that's
what? Go on
silly.
Google and
That's
look
like,
at what's happening in Mauritania right now.
Right.
Okay, that will change your facts.
it's not going to change anything. Your people have to pay for what they've done.
But it's-
You
if I-
can't
if I
run into
turn
the
around-
sunset
if
and
I turn
then
around
completely
say
blot
your
out what you've
people,
done.
Okay, that can mean
Brother,
any
that's why they have
country.
white privilege.
Just because
That's not because you're Bennett. That's what you think of white privilege. And this brother, this
you
so
think I'm
wisely said.
privileged. I have nothing.
Yeah, but when you go, but you
should have
also
something.
don't come on now, don't
I
come on
have
now.
nothing.
You as a
You should have
so-called white man do have the privilege because you're white.
10 years ago, right? I was a homeless, alcoholic, drug addict.
It
Okay?
doesn't matter. The fact that you're of those
And
people,
that says I'm blessed.
you're
and everything.
done. You're done because you're of those people.
That
Done.
should be the case. That should be the case because he's supposed to be living in. This is your world. This is your leadership.
So this is
Great Britain, the British American
This is just
Empire.
God. We're passing through. We're all going to go home.
And